Hey, here again with Insight 8. I am waiting to make sure that I'm in the screen because I know that it flips the screen around weird if I'm facing forward. So let's just check to make sure I'm here.
Hey,
I am.
here
Okay. Oh no.
again with Insight 8. I
here.
am waiting to make sure that I'm in the screen because I know that it flips.
Okay, sorry, you could hear myself there. Okay, well, happy end of October, which means it's Halloween. It's also our observation of Nevada Day today here in Las Vegas. If you haven't checked it out yet, Mara just posted this awesome post about Halloween costumes. And as a nourisher, it was recommended that I dress up like a veggie tray because of our value of self-improvement. So I decided to dress up like the fittest, most improved person that I know, my sister Alex. If any of you have watched any of the Facebook Lives where she's been on, she's super fit and awesome. So I've got all my nice proteins here, which she actually doesn't even eat whey protein because she's allergic, but we'll just pretend this is some weird like egg weird protein that she uses. And usually she has a shaker, I guess, of some nasty drink, but this is just chocolate almond milk, so I'll be drinking it because I actually can. But she's also born and raised Nevadan, so I've got my celebration of Nevada Day on today. Like I said, it's the end of October and our month of vulnerability is almost over. Not that you have to stop being vulnerable, but there's been some great blog posts about vulnerability. Toot my own horn, I finally got up on the blog again. Woo! Really great post about allowing others to be vulnerable and accepting others. I'm pretty proud of that one. It's a little bit deeper than some of the other things that I put. I mean, I think I try to hit home with everything that I write. That's why I think this one took so long, but kind of instigated by some of the things that I've seen on Facebook or my feed lately. I'm also working on a blog for the end of this month with a really good friend, one of my oldest friends, actually I think probably my oldest friend, aside from my family. She writes a whole blog about vulnerability and talking about things that are maybe uncomfortable. And so I'm hoping to partner up with her in the next couple days. We've been working on some awesome stuff. So look out for that on the blog. I've been crazy busy this month. Got internship applications coming up, and it's been such a relief to be able to kind of spend a little bit of time with you talking about being vulnerable and opening yourself up. And so our month of October has been really about two things. The first one is vulnerability and what it means to open yourself up and I think show that side of yourself that you maybe feel like you have to put a mask on to hide behind. And the other side of that is accepting other people's vulnerability. It may be a little bit different to see the real side of someone. I think we live in this world that's like, oh, hey, how are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. And sort of part ways. And what does it mean to actually talk about how you're doing and to accept other people talk about how they're doing on a real level, like a much deeper level? And I think the second thing that October is about, with Halloween around the corner, is having fun. And I think you can have fun with vulnerability. I think we often think vulnerability is showing people our deepest, darkest secrets. But I've talked about the Brene Brown video on vulnerability. I talked about that last week. And, one of the things she talks about is you can't selectively numb emotion. You can't selectively show just the good sides of you, because I think that ends up being this sort of watered down side of the good sides of you because you're hiding behind this mask of not wanting to show people the other sides of you. So I think you can really show an authentic, vulnerable side of the great things about you, your sense of humor and the things you're happy about. And I think we often just sort of hide behind the stress, or we hide behind all these other things. And so being mindful of being vulnerable about the things you're really happy about. I think often people hide that because they don't want other people to think they're bragging or to be jealous or whatever. And I think those people are not the kind of people you want in your life. You want the kind of people who are happy for you and share in your successes and you can be happy for each other. So being vulnerable about your happiness may be just as dangerous sometimes about being vulnerable about your low points, but on both ends of that spectrum, it's worth it because you end up with people who you're happy to be around. So that's what I've got for you today. Hide my blonde hair here. It's gotta be Alex. She's got dark hair. My wig got a little messed up because my husband decided to wear it. Well, we decided to be a male figure skater team, but I was the male. Maybe I'll post some pictures. Probably I won't post any pictures of that. But he went in a bounce house with my wig, so now I have a rat's nest. But Alex's hair is much nicer than this. She also doesn't have bangs, but whatever. We'll let it work. She looks enough like her, right? Anyways, have an awesome Halloween. Be safe. Have a great weekend. We'll be back next month with a whole new theme. And, check out our blog at inside8.com. Take the test. Comment on our blogs and start a conversation about what your results mean for you. We are here. Comment on Facebook too. We're also on Instagram and Twitter. So check us out wherever you can. Bye.